You've seen it happen. It's past midnight. The house is quiet. You're almost asleep. And then your dog freezes. Not the casual alertness of hearing a sound outside. This is different. Total stillness. Every muscle locked, head low, eyes fixed on the dark hallway. Unblinking, barely breathing. You look at the hallway. You see nothing. Darkness. A corridor you've walked through 1,000 times. Your dog doesn't move. You tell yourself it's nothing. A smell from outside. Random dog behavior. But what if that hallway, the one that looks completely empty to you, is anything but empty to your dog? Behind your dog's retina sits a mirror humans don't have, the tapetum lucidum. When light enters the eye, it bounces back through the retina a second time. Your dog processes every photon of light twice. That's why your dog's eyes glow when light hits them. It's not a reflection off the surface. It's light escaping from inside the skull. The hallway you see as a black void is, to your dog, a visible space, with depth, with shadow, with detail. Your retina is built for color. Your dog's retina is built for motion, packed with rod cells instead of cones. In low light, this gives your dog a night vision system that makes military-grade equipment look primitive. And here's where it gets unsettling. Your dog doesn't just see the hallway. Your dog sees movement inside it. Movement you cannot detect. The human eye processes about 60 frames per second. Your dog's is closer to 80. A moth on the wall. A spider on a thread. Dust drifting in a current. A mouse behind the baseboard. To you, invisible. Nothing. To your dog, a trackable target with speed, direction, trajectory. That frozen stare isn't confusion. It's predatory focus. The ancient stillness of a hunter before the strike. Something is moving in your hallway. Your dog knows exactly what it is. And vision is only one layer. Dogs hear frequencies up to 65,000 hertz. You stop at 20,000. Pipes contracting. Timber settling. To you, silence. To your dog, a constant stream of acoustic data mapping the house in real time. A mouse moving inside the drywall produces sound your dog can hear, locate, and track through the wall. And then there's the vomeronasal organ in the roof of your dog's mouth. When its mouth opens slightly in the dark, it isn't fear. It's sampling the air, reading the chemical signature of whatever is there. Sight, sound, smell. 3 separate sensory systems, already locked onto one target. You have nothing. So what do you actually do? First, know the difference between alertness and fear. A hunter is forward-leaning, ears up, breathing controlled. A frightened dog pulls back, tail tucked, whale eye, lip licking. Second, check for phantom triggers. Moths and beetles near window seals are the most common cause of midnight alertness. Third, trust what you can't perceive. We didn't domesticate dogs to sit and stay. We domesticated them because they sense a layer of reality invisible to us. The dark hallway you see as empty is not empty. It's filled with movement, sound, and signals outside your range. Your dog isn't scared. Your dog is working, doing the job it's done for 15,000 years. Next time it freezes and stares, don't turn on the lights. Just watch. For a few seconds, you're seeing through eyes that see everything you can't. Something has been moving in that hallway every night. Now you know why only one of you noticed. Let me tell you about something that happened just a few months ago. A story a lot of dog owners have already seen shared online. A woman in Ohio was asleep on her couch. Her dog, an old, calm rescue mutt named Buddy, who never barked at nothing, suddenly stood up in the middle of the night. Not barking, not growling, just standing, dead still, staring at the laundry room door, ears forward, body frozen. She woke up because the dog's stillness felt wrong. Too quiet, too focused. She checked her phone. It was 3:14 a.m. She called out. Nothing. The house was silent. But Buddy wouldn't move, wouldn't blink, wouldn't look away from that door. For almost 10 full minutes, the dog stood exactly like that. People online who shared the story said it felt less like alertness and more like the dog was guarding something, blocking something. She started thinking about all those stories. Dogs sensing spirits, dogs seeing things in empty rooms. For a moment, lying there in the dark, she believed it too. Then Buddy did something he'd never done before. He stepped in front of her feet, between her and the door, and let out one low, controlled growl. Not a bark, a warning. She turned on every light in the house, grabbed a broom, slowly opened the laundry room door. And there, coiled in the corner behind the dryer, was a copperhead snake. It had gotten in through a gap near the dryer vent, drawn in by the warmth of the machine. One bite from a snake like that in the middle of the night, with no one awake to notice, could have been fatal, especially if she'd walked into that room barefoot, half asleep, the way most of us do. Buddy hadn't seen a ghost. He'd smelled it the second it came through that vent, heard the faint slide of scales on the floor, watched the shift of something moving low along the wall, using every sense we've talked about tonight, all at once. To her, in the dark, it looked paranormal. Impossible stillness, impossible focus aimed at nothing she could see. But it wasn't paranormal at all. It was exactly what we've been talking about this whole time. A nervous system built to detect what yours can't, doing its job at 3 a.m. while she slept 2 feet away from real danger. She posted about it a few days later, thanking her useless old dog for not being useless at all.